Yaya Mayweather charged with murder. Victim was pregnant.
And Deshaun B.
And we have a very special guest in the building, Miss Iyanna Mayweather, the daughter of Melissa Brim. And
Iyanna Mayweather's story takes another turn for the worse. Sources now claim that Yaya's charges could be upgraded from assault to murder after newly leaked evidence suggests she may have killed someone in her vicious assault. Welcome to Lime Report. Before we begin, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and check out the link in the description to enter a chance at winning our Apple product giveaway. Following her arrest, many speculated the former boxing champ's daughter would only be facing a minimum sentence of 5 years. However, after posting bond and facing her judge for the first time, it was revealed that Iyanna could be eligible for up to 99 years in prison if found guilty. As if that wasn't bad enough, things became even worse for Iyanna once the victim spoke up on the incident. While Jacobs initially refused to talk about the attack and her hospitalization, the barrage of questioning eventually broke her down and she took to Instagram Live to host a tell-all. That's when the victim revealed that she had been injured far greater than reports had let on. With the release of a revelation no one expected, it seems Iyanna may have taken a life in her assault. Stay tuned as we uncover the truth behind Iyanna's crimes and why she now faces far graver circumstances than she could have ever imagined. As you all know by now, Iyanna Mayweather was arrested on April 4th after allegedly stabbing a woman near Houston, Texas. What began as an honest attempt to repair a broken relationship quickly became violent when Iyanna found her boyfriend, rapper NBA YoungBoy, with his baby mama LaPatra Jacobs. Shocked by the apparent infidelity, Iyanna informed Jacobs that she and YoungBoy were engaged and demanded Jacobs leave the property immediately. Jacobs refused to leave and instead told Iyanna that she was trespassing, threatening to call police. As tensions rose between the two, their verbal altercation escalated into a physical fight. The woman pulled hair, punched, and clawed throughout the house until they made their way to the kitchen. Iyanna, feeling completely outmatched by Jacobs, armed herself with 2 kitchen knives. The moment LaPatra stepped toward her, Yaya thrust viciously and stabbed Jacobs twice in the biceps. Paramedics were called to the scene and notified police of the assault. Once law enforcement arrived, they arrested and charged Iyanna for aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. Although the victim was transported to the hospital with what media outlets reported as non-life-threatening injuries, fresh evidence from the victim herself has contradicted all previous beliefs. What new information threatens to alter the case and threaten Iyanna's very existence? Keep watching to find out. Prior to the encounter, Iyanna and YoungBoy's relationship had been in question once again. While Yaya claimed the two were together and happy, as she always does, YoungBoy saw things differently. Last year, it was revealed YoungBoy was expecting a child with his ex, Jania. Shortly after he announced his newest child, he shared a video of him and Yaya on Instagram, which many saw as a reconfirmation of their relationship. However, in a recent IG story post, NBA YoungBoy revealed his relationship status. "I don't have a girlfriend. I keep my baby mama with me. She can leave if she wants to, if not, cool," the rapper wrote. Following the post, Iyanna questioned her standing with YoungBoy and decided to confront him at home. Things immediately went downhill once she made it to her boyfriend's house. While original reports wrote of a non-fatal assault, the victim's version of the tale revealed the loss of a child. With this stunning new revelation, many believe Iyanna Mayweather will not only fight for her freedom in court, but her very life. In the beginning, all parties involved planned to keep their silence on the matter. However, after countless provocations on social media, there was no way for anyone to be able to hold in all the information. From news outlets, many were led to believe the incident was minor in nature and the victim was in fairly good health. However, after being hounded by fans from all over the world, Jacobs finally cracked and broke her silence. In her first statement since the attack, Jacobs updated her Instagram story to address the recent attention she'd been receiving. "No, I'm not okay. I'm really up in the head," she said in her heartbreaking caption. "I hate to say it, can y'all just leave me alone? I never wanted this attention or whatever y'all call it. P.S. Y'all won't be seeing me. I'm kinda glad I don't have a phone." LaPatra was deeply distressed and begged for people to give her space to heal after the harrowing attack. Yet the people were relentless and demanded answers from the young woman. Eventually, Jacobs took to Instagram Live to discuss the attack on her life in detail once and for all. During the live session, Jacobs recounted the incident in detail, asking, "What do you guys want to know? You already know everything." When she went on to detail where she was stabbed, she revealed that not only was she stabbed in the biceps, but the stomach as well. Seconds after that fact was leaked, a voice in the background commented, "And then you lost the baby." While there have yet to be any confirmed medical records, according to the live post, Jacobs was pregnant with a child during the assault and lost her unborn child after being stabbed by Yaya. With the stunning new detail unveiled, some worried Iyanna would soon face much heavier charges than anyone could have predicted. If she killed Jacob's baby, as the video claims, Yaya's charges could be elevated to second-degree murder at the least. If prosecution is able to prove the death of a child, Iyanna may be sent to prison for life, or worse, with the eldest Mayweather daughter facing severe consequences for her foolish actions. The world is somewhat divided on the issue. While some blame the parents for Iyanna's behavior, others believe the young girl is the sole cause of her own misery. The greatest divide, though, has come within her own family. Though Iyanna's mother, Melissa Brim, has supported her throughout the ordeal, Floyd has some harsh words for his daughter. Keep watching as we continue to uncover all the shocking details in Iyanna's case following the latest murder allegations. You won't want to miss this. When the news of Iyanna's arrest first broke, it left some speechless. Floyd Mayweather's had his share of legal troubles throughout his career. However, he was well respected in the community and was seen as a leader. During his years as a fighter, Floyd was one of the best pound-for-pound boxers ever to touch the ring. Through his successful career, he was able to provide a life for his children that some only dream of, presenting them with every opportunity he could. His children all excelled early, and Iyanna was one of the first to graduate high school in her family. At the young age of just 15, following the arrest, many looked to blame Floyd for the misfortunes of his daughter, yet he didn't see that as fair. He decided to make his stance clear on the issue through his social media. In a post on Instagram of Floyd training in the boxing gym with his son, Karan, Floyd issued a caption to address the current situation surrounding his family name. He wrote in the caption, "Never claimed to be perfect, but I strive to be the best father possible." Despite the attempts to pin him with his daughter's mistakes, Floyd made it clear that he had done everything he could for her, and ultimately the decisions she makes are her own. While his post made his opinion on the matter clear, the bigger statement was made when Floyd decided to remove all photos of his daughter from his social media. Since her arrest, Iyanna had garnered so much attention, it eclipsed everything else going on in Floyd's life. Recently, he had to bury his uncle and his ex-girlfriend in the same week. With the emotional burden already weighing heavy on the celebrated boxer, his daughter's arrest made things increasingly more difficult in a time when he needed more than anything to focus on himself. Although Floyd loves his daughter immensely, his message was clear. Iyanna had to take care of business on her own. While Floyd had all but abandoned his daughter in her greatest time of need, her mother Melissa has been Yaya's one foundation of support throughout all her troubles. "Got your back forever," Melissa said in a caption under a post of the two walking together hand in hand. Melissa hasn't said much to the media since the arrest of her daughter, yet the support she has offered in the eye of the public must mean a lot to Yaya. Since Jacobs revealed that she was pregnant during the attack and lost a child as a result of the stabbing, many have worked to try and confirm the information. If what Jacobs says is true, Iyanna could be facing much higher charges than second-degree felony assault. Texas is notorious for their tendency to hand out max sentences more than any other state in the U.S. With their extremely conservative views and strict policies, Iyanna could now be condemned as a child killer and charged with murder. As of now, there has been no report to indicate her charges have been upgraded, yet with the information in the open, it's only a matter of time before law enforcement finds out about the child death and brings down the hammer on Yaya. After Jacobs revealed she was pregnant, theories began to form as to the real reason behind the attack on her life. Youngboy was known to be a player and even stated himself that he always kept multiple women around him. It would make sense for Youngboy to hang out with an ex who was pregnant with another man's child. The only way their relationship and secret meeting would make any sense is if LaPatra Jacobs was carrying Youngboy's sixth and as of yet unannounced child. While Youngboy has openly claimed 5 children, there still looms the possibility that he has unclaimed children out there with how much he likes to sleep around. It will come as no shock and even make the most sense if Jacobs was carrying his child. When Iyanna made her way to Youngboy's home after meeting Jacobs, she must have quickly made the same connection, which led to her vicious attempt on LaPatra's life. In the days following Iyanna's arrest, as new information has leaked from various sources to answer the questions surrounding the event, it seems each day the circumstances become increasingly more confusing. While we don't know what will become of Iyanna now that she possibly faces the death penalty, we do know at this point that things really can't get that much worse for the Instagram influencer. Iyanna was once on a path to greatness. She excelled in her education, made a great model, and had just begun her musical aspirations. However, after meeting her boyfriend NBA Youngboy, it seems like nothing in her life mattered as much as her love for him. Despite the fact that Yaya had everything in the world going for her, she threw everything away for a 20-year-old with 5 kids. Heading down an uncertain path, What will become of Iyanna once she has to face a judge and 12 random peers? Will she be able to convince the court of her innocence, or will the judge find Iyanna guilty and condemn her as a murderer and a felon? Thanks for joining us on Lime Report, everyone. Before you go, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and check out the link in the description to enter a chance at winning our Apple product giveaway.